Let me ask you a question. What would you do if you knew you could not fail? Think about that for a moment. What would you start? What would you pursue? What conversation would you finally have? What step would you take that you've been putting off for years? Now, ask yourself the second question. Why haven't you done it? For most people, the answer is one word: fear. Fear of failure, embarrassment, or getting it wrong. But here's something many people misunderstand: failure is not what you think it is. Most people think failure is when something doesn't work, but that's not failure, that's feedback, that's learning. Scripture actually shows us this pattern over and over. Proverbs 24:16 says, "For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again." Notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't say the righteous never fall. It says they get back up. Falling isn't failure. Staying down is. Peter stepped out of the boat and walked on water toward Jesus. And yes, he sank. But the other 11 disciples never even left the boat. So who really failed? The one who tried and learned, or the ones who stayed safe? Many of you right now are calling something failure that God may actually be using as formation. You tried something and it didn't work. You stepped out and it didn't go the way you expected. You pursued something and the door closed. But if you're still standing, willing to move forward, then you have not failed. You've just discovered one more way that didn't work yet. Thomas Edison famously said he didn't fail creating the light bulb. He discovered thousands of ways that didn't work. But here's where many people stay stuck. They can't tell the difference between a closed door, a lesson, or a redirection. And when you misinterpret the season you're in, you either quit too early or stay stuck in confusion. If you feel like you've tried things and they didn't work, or you're afraid to take the next step because you don't want to fail again, book a free Unstuck 30-minute clarity call so we can identify what's actually been happening in your situation and help you see the next step forward.